as men, should we start asking the question, what are you bringing to this table? If you think just being you is going to be it in a relationship and get it by, you don't want true love. You just want the perks of having someone do things for you. But as men, how do we get something out of a relationship without being sassy, without being manipulative, without being a narcissist? Welcome everyone to another episode of the Lunch Break Show. I'm your host, Jordan Kenchen, and guys, I've been pushing these out a lot more recently because honestly, I've been going through it. Where do I start? Well, I'm down to the top 12 finalists for Matchmaker VA. Really, really excited about that. You get my one-on-one interview soon. Then shortly after that, the show will start airing in the spring. So that is very exciting, very exciting. But in my personal life, I kind of always let you guys see into the window a bit, right? What's not on social media. And this dating world, I know I've been blowing y'all down with it, just these dating conversations. I'm tired of it just as much as you're tired of hearing about it. All the dynamics that we're talking about where I want to provide a man and I want a submissive woman and I want. All of us are just talking about the things that we want, right? I'm very open. I'm going to backtrack for a second. I'm very open about, me coming out of a long-term relationship. After that, leading to my single life, which led me to have a child, which I love very, very dearly, love her to death. But I'm still in this dating world, y'all. And I've been on a couple different sides of the coin now, right? I've been the guy that was trying to get his career off the ground and just trying to really find his place in life, get himself together, just like most of us are at a young age. You want to have that car, get that place, and have a steady job or steady income, whatever it is, right? And I've been that guy. And I'm also been the guy that I'm providing everything. The things that every woman says she wants. I want a man to pay 100% of the bills, and I want a man to take care of me and get this and get that. I've been on both sides of the coin. And guess what? To my surprise, I get the same result. So I asked the question, do women, I'll be specific with this, right? Do women ask for things just to ask for it, to have their cake and eat it too? Or as men, should we start asking the question, what are you bringing to this table? I feel like when we ask that question, we always get backlash. Like, why is a man asking me what I'm going to provide? Why is a man asking me what I'm going to do in a relationship? I should just be me. I'm here to tell you this. If you think just being you is going to be it in a relationship and get it by, you don't want true love. You just want the perks of having someone do things for you. And that's not what I thought relationships were supposed to be. I thought being that man on the other side of the coin saying, I'm going to get myself together to be a provider for a woman, I thought that it would get me everything that I wanted as a man. And it turns out you still don't get that. You still get complaining. You still get someone not doing their end of things. You still get all the stress of the things that, quite honestly, a broke guy would have. So it just, again, it asks the question, what do you do to get what you want, as a man? Because I feel like women have the advantage to always get what they want and get something out of a relationship. But as men, how do we get something out of a relationship without being sassy, without being manipulative, without being a narcissist. All these catchwords that are just thrown around on the internet to just really bash men and hold men accountable. That's it. Which line do we draw as men to be able to come out with something? You know, I know every man ideal situation is to have the trophy wife, a part of that being wife. You know, something good, looks good on the arm, but it's also taking care of home. Someone that we can trust, someone that we can love. And as men, we get into this predicament where you start making money and you don't know who's really there for you. You don't really know who's gonna love you for you, you know? So you have to deal with the consequence of just making money now. It's, quite honestly, it's a rock and a hard place that we're stuck between, right? You don't want to be broke. You don't want to be the broke guy trying to drive his girlfriend's car, his baby mama car around and, you know, using her for money, things of that nature. But being the rich guy that's getting everything and not getting nothing in return only has so many benefits. So, I don't know. Something has to give in this whole relationship dynamic thing. Quite honestly, like I said, I feel like grinding to be that man that's that 100% provider, you should receive all the benefits that you want, that you're asking for. Quite honestly, I mean, if we're talking about traditional values here, wouldn't that mean someone want to be a traditional woman? Do basic cooking and cleaning? You know, just taking care of things at home. Maybe being a mother to children. Anything that's just the basic motherly or womanhood things to do. I feel like that's fair to ask for that if you're in that traditional space. Now, here's the thing that a lot of everyone, men and women, have been experiencing, right? It's like we all get to this place where we've put so much in our individual lives to be happy, but finding that person is just so hard. And it's like, it kind of makes you want to be by yourself. Like, it's like if I have to deal with all of this and if I have to give in to all of these things, wouldn't it just be better to be by myself? And then you get to those lonely nights and it's like, man, I wish I would have just swallowed my pride for this one person just to have someone to hold me right now. And it's a tough position. You know, I've talked about it before, how relationships need work and it takes two people to really compromise. But the way that dating is going right now, how do you even compromise? When one person is so secure in themselves and they're doing all the things that they need to do to honestly take care of themselves or people around them, and someone is coming in and honestly a burden to their life, how do you even cope around that? You know, like, you become so self-sustainable that if someone isn't coming in and making your life easier, they seem like a burden. Like, why would I even want to be around this person that's making my life harder and I'm trying to make my life easier? So this episode, I don't have really too many answers. I have more questions. Questions because I'm genuinely concerned on how people want to go about these relationship dynamics if we're all trying to be this best version of ourselves, right? We all want somebody. We all want what we want in a relationship, but everyone's not putting in the work to be that best version. Everyone's not putting in the work to be a good partner. You know, like, where do we draw a line at with things? Like, should we just start taking out the people? Taking out the people in the world? You just have something over your head like, I'm gonna waste your time. Just Take those people out. Just group them in a whole different place. That would be so easy. But, we have to figure out how to navigate dating in social media, because quite honestly, there's no other way around it. This is where we're at now in 2026, where social media determines the large percentage of dating and how people think and how people move. So honestly, guys, like I said, I wish I had more answers and questions this episode, but I do not. Just more so, who are we going to blame for all of this stuff? Who do we hold accountable for all this stuff? I know a lot of women want to say, it's the men. The men ain't doing enough, and the men is complaining and all of this and the third. I'm going to tell you like this. Being the man that's been Prince Charming for so many women, and none of those women want to be Cinderella, I can't say that, ladies. And I've been on your side, and I've been riding with y'all through and through. I agree. It's a lot of men in here that ain't doing their part. It's a lot of men out here that ain't bringing a table, let alone anything to the table, But if I'm bringing that table, you need to set that table, all right? We need to have a line drawn. You can't have a perfect man. You really can't have a perfect man if you're nowhere near perfect, if you're nowhere near even good yourself. We need to really start self-evaluating ourselves and really start to understand, what are we bringing to a relationship? Yes, I can take care of myself, but how can I take care of someone else? What can I do to make someone's life easier? Because we're all looking for someone to make our lives just a little bit easier. We all have so many things to deal with on our day-to-day. We just want that person that we can call peace in our life. I love you guys. I love you guys. I don't think I said anything too harsh this time. I think I kept it pretty light. We're gonna knock these out a lot more often. A lot more often, especially as I keep going through things. And feel free to respond to any of those questions, because I need some real answers, because it's hard out here for your boy. I'm just on the lines of, let me just move to a different country, start all over, and that being it. But I'm trying here. It's been amazing. Like I said, I love you all. Please make sure, if you want to go back into all the lunch breaks that I've done to really catch up on the story and where you're at. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, share it out. Whatever you want to do that helps me with engagement is appreciated. Till next time. I didn't even really tell y'all, we're in New York. I forgot to mention that. We're in New York. I'm going to do some things while I'm in New York. Y'all know how I do. Usually I tell y'all a next place that I'm going to. I don't know. Maybe Atlanta. I've been really thinking about Atlanta, but don't hold me to it. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, it's a pleasure. I'm signing off. Love y'all.